गुड आफ्टरनून।
गुड आफ्टरनून पीयूष, वेयर आर द स्टूडेंट्स बेटा?
मैम पता नहीं, शायद ज्वाइन कर रहे होंगे अभी।
अच्छा,
गुड आफ्टरनून मैम।
गुड आफ्टरनून। सब लोगों ने ज्वाइन कर लिया? अभी और रह रहे हैं?
पता नहीं मैम, 1 बजे वाली क्लास आज थी नहीं ना, तो पता नहीं मैम बाकी बच्चे क्या हैं।
ही नहीं तो मेरे को बता देते, मैं क्लास ले लेती आप लोगों की। मैंने पहले भी बताया कि आप मुझे बता दिया करो। कभी ऐसा होता है ना, मुझे बता दिया करो। बस ये है कि 1 घंटा पहले बताया करो।
अच्छा ओके
हाँ,
मैम।
एकदम से तो फिर ऐसे पॉसिबल नहीं हो पाता ना।
जी मैम।
हम्म। थोड़ा सा भी अगर आप लोग पहले बता देते तो मैं अब तक क्लास कंक्लूड हो जाती। तो चलो कोई बात नहीं। आगे से ना मुझे थोड़ा सा, ज्यादा तो नहीं, बट मतलब 1 घंटा पहले बता दे। पहले ही पता होगा तुम लोगों को आज क्लास नहीं है।
वो मैम कुछ बच्चों से मैम कंसेंट नहीं मिला था ना, तो इसलिए, वरना मैम बोल देते हैं आप।
हम्म, चलो कोई बात नहीं। 1-2 मिनट और देखते हैं, स्टैकोमीटर स्टार्ट करते हैं। चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। आई एम शेयरिंग द स्क्रीन विद यू ऑन। टैकोमीटर सब लोग पढ़ के आए हैं? यस क्लास, व्हाट आर टैकोमीटर्स? Yes, class, am I audible to all of you? What are tachometers?
यस मैम।
क्या होते हैं?
मैम वही जो मीटर जो आपने कल एग्जांपल बताए थे, जो स्पीडोमीटर वगैरह, जैसे हमें कोई यूनिट नापनी हो, मतलब रीडिंग लेनी हो।
हाँ। देखो, is the screen visible to all of you?
यस मैम।
Okay. Now, digital tachometers पढ़ेंगे आज हम। A tachometer is a sophisticated name for a relative commonplace device. ठीक है? क्या होता है? A tachometer measures the rotational speed of a disc or shaft, such as motor, and expresses results in revolution per minute (RPM). You probably encounter tachometers every day, such as in a vehicle with an analog tachometer that displays the engine's RPM, often located next to the speedometer. You can see here. You can see here.
ये मैम
Now,
ये एनालॉग होगा मैम।
ये एनालॉग है तो लिखा हुआ है, देखो आपने
यस मैम।
लिखा है ना, व्हीकल विद एन एनालॉग टैकोमीटर दैट डिस्प्लेस द इंजन
ma'am.
आरपीएम, लिखा है ना एनालॉग। जहां पे भी आपके ये आ गई नीडल आ गई, इट मीन्स इट इज इन द एनालॉग फॉर्म।
Yes
जहां
मैम।
पे भी आपकी रीडिंग्स आ गई, यू कैन सी हियर, दैट मीन्स इट इज इन द डिजिटल फॉर्म। Now, digital tachometer display reading on an easy to read LCD screen. One of the main benefits of digital tachometer has over its analog counterpart is the ability to provide more precise and steady readings. Other significant advantages: digital tachometers can have over analog tachometers include the ability to change units of measurement. We call last readings and view minimum, maximum, and average measurements. Types of digital tachometers. You will find two main categories of digital tachometers based on the device measurement technique: contact and non-contact. What is non-contact? Non-contact tachometers do not need to make any physical contact with a rotating shaft to obtain measurement. These meters often employ a reflector on the shaft to be measured and an infrared laser pointed to the rotating shaft. Each time a shaft rotates and the laser meets the reflector, light bounces back to a sensor in the tachometer. The tachometer counts each time this occurs. The meter will calculate the number of times the sensor is triggered over a given time and processes the result in revolutions per minute. Contact में क्या होता है? Contact tachometers have a freely spinning wheel. Wheel क्यों होगा? क्योंकि contact में आएगा. That is brought into direct contact with a rotating shaft to be measured. The wheel spins freely, creating pulses that are interpreted by tachometer and converted into RPM. Many contact tachometers also calculate and display linear speed and distance. Now, uses of digital tachometers. Digital tachometers have an extensive range of industrial and commercial applications, including modes of transport such as car, planes, trucks, tractors, trains, trams, and light rail, industrial and farm machinery, manufacturing facilities, and research and education. These are the uses of digital tachometers. Now examples हैं आपके पास. Digital tachometer with memory includes minimum, maximum. You can see here. Budget friendly and straightforward to use DT48. Features a 5-digit backlight LCD screen, integrated laser pointer, RPM, and revolution test modes, as well as built-in sample memory. We call for minimum, maximum, and last value. स्पेसिफिकेशन आरपीएम में है, मेजरमेंट यूनिट भी आरपीएम इज रोटेशन पर मिनट और रेवोल्यूशन पर मिनट. Now these are the different examples. किसी को टेकोमीटर में कोई डाउट है?
नो मैम.
इजी है ना?
यस मैम.
ओके, जस्ट राइट डाउन द डेफिनेशंस सो दैट जब आप पढ़ो तो आपको ध्यान रहे और आपको दोनों टाइप ध्यान रहे. ज्यादा कुछ लिखने की इसमें जरूरत नहीं है. जस्ट राइट इट एंड लेट मी नो. डन.
यस मैम.
Just write down the digital tachometer and types. Uses all or uses भी लिख लो. Then we will do Hall effect sensors. This is the last topic of this unit. From tomorrow onwards, we will start last unit, that is 7th unit. Yes, done class.
नो मैम.
Yes, class done.
Yes, ma'am.
Uses लिख लिया. Uses for digital tachometers.
2 पॉइंट रह गए मैम.
ठीक है, लिखो.
हो गया मैम.
ओके, सबका हो गया. यस क्लास, सबका हो गया बेटा.
Yes,
Next
ma'am.
is Hall effect sensor. Now you can see here Hall effect sensor, magnet, Hall sensor, forward movement. This is the diagram. Now magnetic sensors convert magnetic or magnetically encoded information into electrical signal. See, ये भी ट्रांसड्यूसर है, क्योंकि ट्रांसड्यूसर का जो बेसिक फंक्शन क्या है, वन फॉर्म ऑफ एनर्जी से दूसरी फॉर्म ऑफ एनर्जी में कन्वर्ट करना. तो मैग्नेटिक सेंसर्स कन्वर्ट मैग्नेटिक और मैग्नेटिकली encoded information into electrical signals for processing by electronic circuits. And in the sensors and transducers tutorials, we looked at inductive proximity sensors and the LVDT, as well as solenoid and relay output actuators. Magnetic sensors are solid state devices that are becoming more and more popular because they can be used in many different types of applications, such as sensing position, velocity, or directional movement. They are also a popular choice of sensor for electronic designer due to their non-contact wear-free operation. Their low maintenance, robust design, and air-sealed Hall effect devices are immune to vibration, dust, and water. One of the main uses of magnetic sensor is in automotive systems for the sensing of position, distance, and speed. For example, the angular position of the crankshaft for the fringing angle of the spark plugs, the position of the car seats and seat belts of airbag control, or wheel speed detection for the anti-lock braking system, APS. Now, magnetic sensors are designed to respond to a wide range of positive and negative magnetic fields in a variety of different applications, and one type of magnet sensor whose output signal is a function of magnetic field density around it is called the Hall effect sensor. Now, Hall effect sensors are devices which are activated by an external magnetic field. We know that a magnetic field has two important characteristics: flux density and polarity. North and south. The output signal from Hall effect sensor is a function of magnetic field density around the device. When the magnetic flux density around the sensor exceeds a certain preset threshold, the sensor detects it and generates an output voltage called the Hall effect, that is VH. Now you can consider the diagram below, that is Hall effect sensor principle. Hall effect transducer भी हमने पढ़े थे. Now this is north and south pole magnet, line of force, directional magnetic field. Now constant current flow, P-type semiconductor, Hall voltage and DC supply. Now Hall effect sensors consist basically of a thin piece of rectangular P-type semiconductor material such as gallium arsenide, indium antimony, or indium arsenide, passing continuous current through itself. When the device is placed within a magnetic field, the magnetic flux lines exert a force on the semiconductor. You can see here, see in this diagram, this is the magnetic flux lines that are creating a force on the semiconductor material, which deflects the charge carriers, electrons and holes to either side of the semiconductor slab. This movement of charge carrier is a result of magnetic force they experience passing through the semiconductor material. Now, as these electrons and holes move sidewards, a potential difference is produced between the two sides of semiconductor material by the buildup of these charge carriers. Then the movement of electrons through the semiconductor material is affected by the presence of an external magnetic field, which is at right angles to it, and this effect is greater in a flat rectangular shaped material. Now the effect of generating a measurable voltage by using a magnetic field is called the Hall effect, after Edwin Hall, who discovered it back in 1870, with the basic physical principle underlying the Hall effect being Lorentz force. To generate a potential difference across the device, the magnetic flux lines must be perpendicular 90 degrees to the flow of current and be of correct polarity, generally a south pole. The Hall effect provides information regarding the type of magnetic pole and magnitude of the magnetic field. For example, a south pole would cause the device to produce a voltage output, while a north pole would have no effect. Generally, Hall effect sensors and switches are designed to be in the off, that is open circuit condition, when there is no magnetic field present. The only on, that is closed circuit condition, when subject to a magnetic field of sufficient strength and polarity. Now Hall effect magnetic sensor, first just चलो मैं पहले करा देती हूँ फिर लिखना. Now Hall effect magnetic sensor, the output voltage called the Hall voltage, that is VH, of the basic Hall element is directly proportional to the strength of magnetic field passing through the semiconductor material. Now this output voltage can be quite small, only a few microvolts, even when subject to strong magnetic fields. So most commercially available Hall effect devices are manufactured with built-in DC amplifiers, logic switching circuits, and voltage regulators to improve the sensor sensitivity, hysteresis, and output voltage. This also allows the Hall effect sensors to operate over a wider range of power supplies and magnetic field conditions. Now this is the Hall effect sensor. You can see voltage regulator, Hall sensors, output transistors, supply voltage, and this is the on-off switch. Now Hall effect sensors are available with the either linear or digital output. The output signal for linear sensors is tracking directly from the output of the operational amplifier, with the output voltage being directly proportional to the magnetic field passing through the whole sensor. This output Hall voltage is given as VH is equal to RH bracket I upon T into B. Now where VH is the Hall voltage in volts, RH is the Hall effect coefficient, I is the current flow through the sensor in the amps, that is amperes, T is the thickness of sensor in mm, B is the magnetic flux density in Teslas. Now you can see this graph, output voltage to the magnetic flux density. Now this is the saturation. Now linear or analog sensors give continuous voltage output that increases with a strong magnetic field and decreases with a weak magnetic field. Now in linear output Hall effect sensors, as the strength of magnetic field increases, the output signal from the amplifier will also increase until it begins to saturate by the limits imposed on it by the power supply. Now any additional increase in the magnetic field will have no effect on the output but drive it more into saturation. Now digital output sensors on other hand have Schmitt trigger. आपने पढ़ा है Schmitt trigger डिजिटल में या किसी एनालॉग में या कहीं Schmitt ट्रिगर पढ़ा किसी ने?
नो मैम. सिमेट्रिकल
Schmitt ट्रिगर, चलिए कोई बात नहीं, एक बार इसको देख लेना Schmitt ट्रिगर क्या होता है.
पढ़ा है मैम.
पढ़ा होगा.
यस मैम.
With built-in high stresses connected to the op-amp. Now, when the magnetic flux passing through the Hall sensor exceeds a preset value, the output from the device switches quickly between its off condition to an on condition without any type of contact bounce. Now, this built-in hysteresis eliminates any oscillations of the output signal as the sensors moves in and out of the magnetic field. The digital output sensors have just two states, on and off. We all know whenever we talk about the digital electronics, it means either 0 or 1. Now, there are two types of digital Hall effect sensor, bipolar and unipolar. Now, bipolar sensors require a positive magnetic field to operate them and negative field to release them. क्योंकि bipolar है, while unipolar sensors require only single magnetic south pole to both operate and release them as they move in and out of the magnetic field. Now, most Hall effect devices cannot directly switch large electrical loads as their output drive. Capabilities are very small, around 10 to 20 milliampere. For large current loads and operate open collector, NPN transistor is added to the output. Now, this transistor operates in its saturated regions as an NPN sink switch, which shorts the output terminal to ground whenever the applied flux density is higher than that of the on preset point. The output switching transistor can be either an open emitter transistor, open collector configuration, or both, providing a push-pull output type. Push-pull configuration पढ़ी है आपने? Push-pull है, डार्लिंगटन है, ये पढ़ी है आपने? पढ़ी होंगी एनालॉग
Yes,
में.
ma'am.
हाँ. Through current to directly drive many loads, including relays, motors, LEDs, and lamps. Now, next is Hall effect applications. Hall effect sensors are activated by a magnetic field, and in many applications, the device can be operated by a single permanent magnet attached to a moving shaft or device. Now, there are many different types of magnet movements such as head-on, sideways, push-pull, and push-push, etc. sensing movements, which every type of configuration is used to ensure maximum sensitivity. The magnetic lines of flux must always be perpendicular to the sensing area of the device and must be the correct polarity. Now, also ensure linearity. High field strength magnets are required that produce a large change in the field strength for the required movement. Now, there are several possible paths of motion for detecting a magnetic field. Below are two, that is head-on detection and sideways detection. You can see the head-on detection. As its name implies, head-on detection requires that magnetic field is perpendicular to the Hall effect sensing device, and that for detection it approaches the sensor straight on towards the active phase. A sort of head-on approach is like this. You can see here. Now, this head-on approach generates an output signal. VH, which is the linear device, represents the strength of the magnetic field. The magnetic flux density as a function of distance away from the Hall effect sensor. The nearer and therefore the stronger the magnetic field, the greater the output voltage and Why? जितनी पास होगी मैग्नेटिक फील्ड उतना ही ज्यादा क्या होगा आपका आउटपुट ग्रेटर होगा. जितनी दूर चली जाती जाएगी उतना क्या होगा, इट विल बी लेस. Now linear devices can also differentiate between positive and negative magnetic fields. Non-linear devices can be made to trigger the output on at a preset air gap distance away from the magnet for indicating positional detection. Now sideways detection, the second sensing configuration is sideways detection. This requires moving the magnet across the face. Now this requires moving the magnet across the face of the Hall effect element in a sideways motion. Now sideways or slide by detection is useful for detecting the presence of a magnetic field as it moves across the face of the Hall element within a fixed air gap distance. For example, counting rotational magnets or the speed of rotation of motor. Now, depending upon the position of the magnetic field as it passes by zero field center line of the sensor, a linear output voltage representing both a positive and a negative output can be produced. Now this allows for directional movement detection, which can be vertical as well as horizontal. Now there are many different applications for Hall effect sensor, especially as proximity sensors. Now they can be used instead of optical and light sensors where the environmental condition consists of water, vibration, dirt, or oil, such as automotive applications. Now Hall effect devices can also be used for current sensing. Now that's it for the, now just write down the theoretical part, and we have completed this unit. Unit 6 is completed. Just write down, it's a very important magnetic Hall effect sensors. On the meanwhile, I just take your it. Ashish Shukla,
Present, ma'am.
Anish Ranjan,
Yes,
Nidhi, Paras, Piyush,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Prabha, लिख लीजिए आप लोग. On the meanwhile, just take your attendance. Prabha is not there. Pradyuman, Rahul Gaur,
yes, ma'am.
राजीव. ये राजीव कोई भी क्लास नहीं लगा रहा है या ईएमआई में ही नहीं आपका?
आज मॉर्निंग वाले में तो था वो.
हाँ. निधि भी नहीं आ रही. रंजन,
Yes, ma'am.
ऋषभ रॉय,
Present, ma'am.
सौरभ, विजय,
प्रेजेंट मैम.
यश शर्मा, if you are done, I just scroll down the screen.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Write down the principal. Make the diagram as construction is mentioned in your syllabus. Done? Yes, class done. Scroll down कर दूं?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hall effect magnetic sensor. From tomorrow we'll start our last unit. It is 7th unit. And day after tomorrow, that is on Thursday, there will be MCQ 5 of 5th and 6th unit. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.